What's going on, family? I am going to share some poetry with you guys today. I am live on TikTok and YouTube. Feel like I'm getting old because I still haven't mastered how to stream at the same time from both. I'm using StreamYard and I can't stream from StreamYard to TikTok. So that's my little issue. But nonetheless, I am live and I'm going to just share a few poems. Today is going to be about just a little, a little motivation, a little inspiration. My Saturday poetry is all about the Most High. And Wednesdays will be my designated day to just share poetry about other topics, anything that's going on in the world. As y'all can see, we are going through so much in this world today. We're on the verge of war, it appears, but nonetheless, we still got to live life. And I know that's hard to do because at any given moment, things may happen, but still got to live life. What's going on, everyone who is joining in the chat? Yes, we still got to live life, so it's hard. It's a lot going on in the world, and we need to find what inspires us to keep going every single day. One of the things that should inspire you is the fact that you're still here. You are not broken, whatever is bothering you. You know what? You're still here. So hang in there. Hard times do not last forever, but you got to have faith and just believe. So I'm going to share a poem, and it is called Today. And I like to share this poem to start the day because it's a good motivation. It's a good motivational poem to kind of get you through the day. Because I know sometimes we got those jobs, and sometimes the jobs will drive us crazy, and it's hard sometimes working with people from so many different backgrounds, and But nonetheless, here it goes. And I'm also live on YouTube, so if you see me turning switching through, I'm looking at YouTube as well. So this poem is called Today. Today is your day, a blessing in disguise, an opportunity to mend yesterday's infractions, the chance to be the best version of yourself, see your worth, understand your value in all aspects of your life. Do not cheat yourself by settling for less. You are amazing and you deserve the best. And I always share that. Anytime I go live in the mornings, I like to go live I go live at like 7:20 because I'll get to the office like 7:15. Sometimes I'll go live at like 7:20. And this is the one poem I like to share because again, starting your day, and it's always good to start the day with something positive. Again, don't know what everyone is going through, but I know a lot of times we all going through some things. Some of us hide it better than others. And also a lot of us maybe at jobs that we just don't like. I like my job, but you never know. Some people may not be happy where they're working, but you got to look at it as if you're still blessed to have a job. So I like to share that poem just as a little motivation to kind of get you going, start your day because trust and believe at any given moment anything can happen. You know, anybody want to come up on TikTok and share some inspiration, anything, just let me know and I'll bring you up. Bear with me because I'm trying to operate TikTok and YouTube at the same time because the StreamYard, it's not allowing me to stream from StreamYard to TikTok. TikTok, a lot of restrictions. Y'all already know how TikTok is. Shalom, sis. How are you today? Yeah, it's hard. So everybody on YouTube, I'm streaming on TikTok, so I'm interacting with family on TikTok. So bear with me. But yes, I'm telling y'all, so much going on, but nonetheless, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, and know that I'll be honest, times are gonna get harder, but we gotta have faith. We gotta hold on. We can't just give up. you still here. So that means you have a purpose. So hang in there. Do not give up. Every day that you are blessed to open your eyes and breathe air, I don't care what kind of air it is, if you breathe in air, your eyes are open. It is a new day, a new blessing. Treat it as such and live it. Live it to the fullest because at any given moment, time may be up. So cherish every day. Today is not over. So whatever else you got going on today, be blessed. So now I'm going to share a poem, and this poem is called A Little Motivation. And so a little bit about my poetry. So I like to write poems that inspire people and motivate. I'm more about uplifting. We need more of that. Be a light. We are supposed to be a light to the world. And we got to continue to strive to be a light and uplift our brothers and sisters in all aspects of life. And just a simple hi, how are you? Shalom. Anything may put a smile on someone's face. So don't ever think that, you know, saying hi to someone it's not helping because you just never know. Got to understand that sometimes people are going through some things and you don't know. Some people hide it well, some don't. Some are uncomfortable sharing. So just a little, how are you today? Whew, I'm trying to tell you, there's been moments where I've been frustrated. And sometimes you can't hide it. You may be good at hiding it sometimes, but in some other times, you can't hide it. And a little, hey, how you doing? You know, that'll change. A little joke, put a little smile on your face. Just even if it's for that moment, we gotta look to uplift and inspire others. We can't continue to walk this journey in life, pushing negativity. As you can see, it's so much negativity. Y'all see it on social media when you're out and about. So you gotta try to be positive as much as you can. I'm not saying you're not gonna go through some tests because trust and believe, we're gonna go through tests every day, but it's what you do with that test. So I'm gonna share a little motivation. And again, I like to motivate, and inspire and try to uplift people. So here it goes. And again, I'm over here, I'm switching back and forth, trying to multitask. I feel like as I get older, I'm slipping on the multitasking, but y'all know I'm going back and forth between YouTube and TikTok. So this poem is called A Little Motivation. All right. A little motivation is all we need to be inspired to achieve our dreams. A little bit of motivation is all it takes to make an inspired person want to be great. Never give up on your dreams. We all fall short daily because the burdens we carry sometimes is too much to lift on our own. Position yourself in spaces with people who truly appreciate and love who you are and who you will ultimately be. The progress you make today is the setup for you to be the best version of yourself tomorrow. So be motivated by the ones who truly have good intentions for you. It's okay today to not be okay, but don't allow today's troubles or setbacks to be a lifetime of burdens. Take a load off and don't carry the burden forever. Be blessed, family. So that was just a little motivation. I'm telling you, it's hard. We all know we got all so much going on in our lives, and we gotta just hang in there. What's up, Michaela? You want to come up here and sing? Bless everyone with that beautiful voice. Let me know. I'll bring you up and bear with me because I have, hard for me to operate this little TikTok. But yeah, again, we gotta just walk this journey. We all have a special assignment. Understand what that assignment is and live. Shalom, bro. How you doing today? Do you want to come up and share? I know you be dropping that heat, that music. I know you do. But yeah, so Telling you. I'm gonna tell you, I felt like I was being tried early this morning. I always go to the gym, well, to the community center to shoot around and kind of work out a little bit. And I'll go at like 6 in the morning. Never had a problem using the basketball court on the lower level. The one on the first floor, it's always somebody's always on it, or not even somebody. They're always running full court. I don't know why anybody's up at 6 in the morning trying to play basketball, but they came and got me, and I'm like, they like, you can't be in here. It's reserved, and I'm thinking like, I don't see no anyone in here at 6 in the morning. So they moved me to the gym on the first floor, and they running full court. So I was a little frustrated. And I was mad. I was ready to curse, and I was just ready to be rude. And then I had to pull myself back, like, calm down. Maybe it's just not meant for you to get out here today. So I end up calling later and they just explained that their summer schedule is kind of crazy. But again, any little thing, you never know how he is tempting you and waiting for you to go off on someone or do something stupid. So all aspects of life. It could be work, when you out shopping, anywhere, just like me going to the gym. You know, y'all see videos sometimes on social media, people fighting in places, and you be like, how they fighting? I remember one time, since when I was in college, me and some friends went to the movies, and people were about to have a fight during the movie, and I'm like, how are we fighting in the movie theater when we supposed to be watching? But again, temptation is out there. It's everywhere. You never know when you're gonna be tempted, so you always gotta be have these eyes and ears, everything. Be be watchful and don't allow temptation to get the best of you. Don't allow man to get you out of your character and have you doing things that could potentially cost you, not only financially, but it can potentially cost you your life, your freedom. So be wise and be smart when you are moving, fam. Let me see, my cousin Michaela, you still in here? Oh, bro, I'm doing good. Just getting up here trying to share a little poetry. Um, you know, trying something different. I'll be doing this. Hopefully, I'll be doing this on Saturdays and then on Wednesdays, most high willing, just to share a little inspiration. Every time I hop on social media and not going live, just seeing videos, most of the videos is just negativity. Now I know we are in some times where it's hard to see anything good, but there's some good out there. And if I could be that person just for a few minutes or even an hour, like you guys are here tuning into me just to share something to inspire you a little bit, just for, even if it's just for this period of time, I want to be that light. So I'm going to share a poem with you guys, and it is untitled. That is the title, untitled, because I tried so hard to come up with a title for this poem and I could not. So I had to just say, you know what? It's going to be untitled, but the message is clear. Now, Tuesdays is for, it's open, sharing all my poems. Saturdays is for Most High, spirituality, holiness. But this poem is about the Most High. So, excuse me, let me get ready to share. Untitled. It's not right. It won't be okay. Life need a break. Hoping for his mercy, praying for his grace, covered by his love. Hallelujah. All praise. And so that was a little short little poem. When I write my spiritual poems and my poems dedicated to the Most High, holiness poems, I don't ever just plan. A lot of these poems just come to me. It's like he's there and he's like, okay, Takia, this is what we're doing today. This is what I need you to write. I have one poem, and I normally share that poem Saturdays. I'll be sharing that probably every Saturday. I was just, it was so random and it just came to me. And at first, I'm like, what man is this about? And then as the poem came together, I'm like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I have a hard time remembering all my poems, but that one poem that he gave me about him, whoo, I still remember that poem. And I wrote that sometime during the towards the end of the summer, and I still can remember that poem. And I'm like, it was just so beautiful. And when I write for him, it just, he's there and he's like, it's like he has the pen and he's like, here you go. This is what I want you to say. And it is, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But whew, that's my story. I got a lot of stories. I got I'll tell y'all this story. And this is just, it just shows how he's always here and he's always working in my life. When I got sick in 23, it was horrible. And I don't know about you guys. Every time I'm getting a cold or something, I'm always like, oh, it's just my allergies. And I did that for about a few days. And then from the Thursday I got home from work up until that Friday morning, it was like night and day. I felt like I I just couldn't barely move. My head hurt, and I've had a concussion in the past, but this headache was far worse than that. Eyes hurt, feet hurt, fingers hurt, every inch of my body hurt. But I still was like, oh, I gotta get up and go to work. We do that, and I'll tell y'all, put yourself first, because if you were to no longer be here today, trust and believe that company is going to move on like you never even existed. So put yourself first, always, especially when it comes to your health. I stress that. So I still found a way to go to work, and my brother was like, you're crazy going to work. And I was talking to him on my way to work, and I was like, well, I gotta go in there, barely could talk. I tried to schedule an appointment with my doctor. Couldn't get the time that I wanted, because I was trying to see if I can get in immediately. So I sent a message, and immediately they called me back. And it's about almost 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I'm in the office with a jacket on, hood on, gloves on, and a scarf, and I'm like, I'm sick. It's real bad. I've tried everything. I think it's my allergies, and I don't know why I kept saying that, because allergies have specific symptoms, and I don't recall having allergies, and the symptoms are soreness. So I they was able to get me scheduled, but by then I had to leave work, and I have certain times of the day that I have designated to pray: 9, 12, and 3 p.m. And of course, I have other times, especially when I eat, because y'all know we eat some stuff that we need to bless that all the time. But nonetheless, it's almost 9, and it hit 9 o'clock. I'm about to leave, but I come back in my office, and I'm like, I gotta pray before I go. And mind you, everything hurt. So I prayed, and then I walked to the train station, and this cop is like, are you okay? I couldn't even get the words out. But sometimes people could see it. And I couldn't say anything because everything hurt. So I got on the train, and then finally got to the bus station, and got on the bus, and I'm like, I know there's no bus stop in front of my doctor's office, and I'm like, I need to tell this bus driver to stop right in front of the doctor's office. I just ain't have it in me. I had nothing. So out of nowhere, he just stopped right there. And I'm like, I wanted to say thank you, but I couldn't get it out. But, my heart was there. And so I'm like, I was so like happy. I'm like, oh my God, he just stopped. So get in there. I'm just laid on the chair, like, come on now. Finally get in, see the nurse. Then I had to schedule later with my doctor virtually. So I'm like, I got to hurry up and get back home. And they moving slow, and I may miss this bus to get back. But it's like everything was moving slow, and then just like that, boom, everything just went fast. Got in, got to the bus that I thought I wouldn't make. I got home, mind you, everything hurt. What I'm saying is I know it was probably one of the worst experience in my life, but it was beautiful. It was the best experience in my life, because I got to see him work. If I didn't have him and believe in him, there would be no way I would have made it through all of that, because he covered me. He got me through all of that, because I was in so much pain. I couldn't even wear my glasses. So I was just out there, no glasses on, because my head hurt that bad. And he covered me. And I say that it was just a beautiful experience. Although I was sick, he covered me, he had my back. He protected me. He got me home, even though, I had to walk and could barely move, took care of me. And I always share that story because it's just a testament of his love, and I am appreciative of going through that experience. Although it was painful, it was the best experience I ever went through because I got to see him work. And I see him every day working in my life, but this was just the ultimate, and it was beautiful. And yes, it was amazing. So let's see. Anybody want to come up and share some inspiration? Get a little inspiration going on in here. I'm gonna have to start inviting my poets that I know so they can come up and share some inspiration. Yes, brother, I'm telling you, that experience was just amazing. And you know what? I could barely move. So I'm laying in my bed, but every time my alarm went off for me to pray, I found a way to get up. And I know it was all him. And I got up, sore, could barely move, but I got up. And although that happened in 2023, I share it because it was beautiful. Yes. So let's see what else. I got like two more poems I'm a share. But I'm amazed at all that's going on in the world today. I'm amazed at where I am now compared to where I was a few years ago. And I am truly blessed. Every day that you open your eyes is a blessing. So cherish that and cherish those who matter. You know, if it's someone that you're beefing with, and you wrong, or even if they was wrong and it's something that can be repaired, pick up the phone. Stop being stubborn. Yeah, life is short. Here today, going today, here this second, going the next second. So stop being stubborn over something so silly as I it was miscommunication, and oh, I'm upset because you did this or that. We fight over the craziest things that we should not be fighting over, and then we stop speaking to people, and then you wake up and now it's 10 years, and you don't know how to get back to that place. So I encourage y'all to pick up the phone, or if you don't want to pick up the phone, email, text, call, and mend what is broken, repair what is fractured. Life is short. Y'all see all that's going on in the world today. Any given moment, no one knows the day or the hour, but best believe at any given moment, your time may be up. And so, or that person's time may be up. And then you're going to have that regret. Oh, I should have this. I could have. So stop it. Like, someone real close to me is beefing with someone really close to them. And I'm like, I know both parties, and I want to tell them today, stop it. Squash the beef because life is short. Some of us don't even have a lot of family. So sometimes you only got that immediate fam, and beefing over something so minor, it's just it ruins precious moments, and it takes away that time that you will never be able to get back. So please, 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 please make peace and stop fighting over things that is just not that serious. And you can be the bigger person. You can be the one to pick up the phone and start the process of communicating and making peace with that person. What's going on, cousin? Yes, peace. Please make peace. Um, please, y'all. We living in some times, and we gotta cherish those who matter. So if you are beefing with anyone, squash it. Life is short. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta keep looking at my YouTube because I still haven't figured out a way to get the StreamYard to stream my TikTok. One day, Yes, all praise. Yes, peace. Peace. Like you can't live for him if you out here having hate in your heart for others. It's like, why? Especially people you love. Like, pick up the phone. Pick up that daggone phone and make peace. I I've been there before where I've had issues with people. And you know, the crazy thing is, I've been the one who's always been like, I'm just going to try to repair it. Even when I know, like, you're dead wrong. But I love you enough to just squash it because life is too short. If something happened to you today and I can no longer talk to you and make peace, that's gonna hurt me even more than the little argument we had over something silly. Y'all know we be arguing over the some minor things like food or you got the order wrong. Stop, okay? Pick up the phone, make peace ASAP. Nothing else. Make that peace. Time to tell you, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Like I do have one friend who uh we made peace, but you know, like I said earlier, like if you allow so much time to go by, it's never the same. So don't ever get to a point where it's like 15 years later and now you're making peace. It'll be peace, but you most likely won't ever be able to get back to where you were prior to whatever argument or fight you had. So let's stop being stubborn in 2025 or whatever year we in because we don't really know, right? It don't matter. All praise to the Most High, y'all. Shoot. Where my cousin at? Cousin, now I know you heard me say hi. Don't be hiding in here. All right. So I got a poem that I share periodically, and this poem is just a reflection of all that's going on in the world today, currently here where we're mostly at in America, the beautiful or whatever you want to call it. And this is called The Great Fall. We've got to be honest with ourselves. Well, I'm honest. I get what's going on around the world and currently here. It's a lot going on. A lot of the stuff that's not good. And the biggest issue is people just don't want to come to terms with the ugliness of the place that we at one point was so proud of. We love being here. We're proud because we are Americans, right? And then you start doing the research and you see that we've done a lot of nasty, well, they've done a lot of nasty things, and judgment is here. And we've got to be honest. Look at all this going on, and you can't tell me that this isn't judgment. So I encourage people to come to terms with all that's going on in the world, specifically here, because it's only going to get worse. And you got to decide, are you going to choose man or are you going to choose the Most High? And you got to make that decision, because when time is up and you can no longer make that decision, then it's up. So don't delay the inevitable. Seek him wholeheartedly today. All right, dude, please. Now, back to that poem, The Great Fall. Yes. And this is one that I always share as well. And again, this poem is good for the current times, specifically here, because this is what the poem is about. So it's called The Great Fall. Every so-called great nation falls. Are we truly great? Turned away from the Most High. Terror, terror, terror against other nations, soiled land, tortured innocent people in the name of greed. Y'all history is ugly, prospered on stolen land. Nations built on the backs of his people. Blood in the soil, bodies lay lifeless on the streets. Nations temporarily joining as one, screaming, no justice, no peace. The great nation used to pacify its stolen children. Now, as we witness his story unfold, the great fall is upon us. Wake up before that year, month, and hour. Turn to the Most High. Repent, repent. Keep the Sabbaths, feasts, laws, statutes, and commands. Cover yourself in His word. Pray for strength to endure. Pray for forgiveness. Pray for mercy. Close your eyes and pray that when you open your eyes, you'll be blessed to see His holy place. Hallelujah, family. That was the great four. I encourage everyone to just come to terms with all that's going on in the world today and choose Him. Y'all see so many, like, specifically for like my community, we seem to be like the target where everyone is always calling us out about something. Right now we got the beef between us and, well, I don't consider it beef, but we've been called out recently, and it's like I'm staying at my house because that's what the Most High wants me to do, and I'm not choosing man over Him. So when people are trying to get you to do things that is not of Him, you need to walk away. And currently, right now, I'm impressed to see that the majority of our community is actually pretty much on one accord with, we're just going to be at the house. And it's crazy because I got love for everyone. Like, my best friend is Puerto Rican, and like the closest people I'm out here with in Texas are Mexicans, and we're cool. Like, when I tell you we cool, we cool. And we've had conversations about this, and it's good to hear everyone's opinion on the matter. At the end of the day, like I'll put comments and ask, because I've seen so many videos, just people upset because my community is staying in the house, and I asked them, have you seeked Him first? I don't promote genocide, hate, or any of that, so I don't want to ever see anyone being harmed, especially children. And so my question has always been, have you seeked Him first? Hey sis, how you doing? And hey brother Yasharo. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to scroll through this. What's going on, Music Graham? What's going on, Miss Kim? Underdog. Ephraim World. Sorry, y'all. This stuff is moving fast, and I thought I was trying to see. Hold on, let's see. Shalom, bro. So yeah, what I was saying is that people will tempt you to do things that you shouldn't be doing. And like my comment has always been, when I see these videos with people upset because we are, for the most part, deciding to stay at home, is, what is He telling you to do? Just because you doing something doesn't mean that's what He wants you to do. And so I encourage you to first go to Him and let Him tell you what you should be doing. And if you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, you're gonna be in some trouble. So seek Him wholeheartedly and let Him guide you. And with that, I'm going to share one more poem before I shut it down. I'll tell you one thing, I don't celebrate Juneteenth, but I am happy to have the day off. Yes. So I'm going to share this poem. And this live has been more about inspiration. And so when I do go live and share the poems on Tuesdays, most of the poems will be open for, anything, inspiration, motivation. Doesn't matter. Woke poems, spiritual, holiness, as long as it's not a whole bunch of cursing and hate, because I don't do the hate stuff. So, but nonetheless, Saturdays it's gonna be all about the Most High, because I keep my Sabbath Friday to Saturday. So I designate that time for Him. And so when I do go live, those poems will be all about Him, dedicated to Him, spirituality, holiness, love for Him and His children. So with that being said, I'm going to share a poem called Inspire. And now this is just another poem to inspire people. Um, Times are hard. It's a lot going on in the world, but we cannot stop living. We do not know. No man knows the day or the hour. So you can't just be like, oh, it's something going on over there today. Oh, it's over. It's going to end. No one knows. So you got to keep living. Got to keep living life. I try to just live for the day because I'm not promised tomorrow. So today, I got today, and I'm here today, and I'm focused on today. And that's what you guys got to do too. And if you are blessed to open up your eyes tomorrow, that is a true blessing. True blessing, because so much is going on in the world, and people are, you know, people's time is up. So I'm blessed every day. Every day I'm able to get up. I know there's times where I don't want to get up because I'm like, woo. But y'all know we got to go to work. It's hard. Work hard, work hard, work hard. But you know what? Blessed to be able to work hard and do what I need to do for myself, family, and others. And so it's hard sometimes getting up, but you know what? I get up because it's a blessing. And me, I get up, I be up singing in the morning. I'm telling you, I try to be a little low because I don't want to, my neighbors are probably asleep. But I'm telling you, if you ask any of my coworkers, they'd be like, "Oh, she be in here singing," and I just have that spirit. And they love it. I know I can't sing, but you know what? They act like I can, but it is what it is. But no, I just love. I just have that spirit to uplift, and so most days I'm singing through my shift. I try not to be as loud, but woo, sometimes it is what it is, and I have fun. Do what I gotta do to get through the day, and that's what you gotta do too. And but let me get ready to share this poem called Inspire. Sorry, I'm over here looking. I'm on YouTube as well. So this poem is called Inspire. I wrote this poem in between the end of 2019, 2020. So finished it, finalized it in 2020. It's called Inspire. And so I'm gonna get ready to share that one for you. So I inspire you to dream. Show me how ambitious you can be. I inspire you to think. Assess every situation. I inspire you to grow. Learn from your mistakes. I inspire you to see and visualize a place called peace. I inspire you to strive, set goals, and reach your destination. I inspire you to accept what is, make it work to your advantage, and see the endless possibilities. I inspire you to accept your flaws. You are a beautiful work in progress. I inspire you to inspire others. You just made someone else's day. I inspire you to inspire me. I inspire you to show me all the inspiration this world needs. And that was Inspire. So, like, I've done a few in-person poetries, like one of the elected officials out in Texas, Miss Felicia Petrie, district clerk's office, the district clerk. She's always blessed me with opportunities. She allows me to come and share poetry with her leaders, and so all praises, brother. So I normally would share that one, and I try to find, because it's for her leaders, and so I try to find like inspirational and motivational poems, because they're leading other people in the workforce. And so I try to use my inspiration and motivational poems to kind of get them in the mindset so they can inspire and lead, because like she always says, lead by example. So however you're leading, that's going to trickle off into the workplace. So you gotta be on your A game when you're a leader. Hey, brother Tone. What's going on, brother Tony? How you doing today? So yes. I think, excuse me, let me get you out of here. This ain't that type of place. Let's see. Try to see if I can block this person. Somebody asking me about bed bugs. I don't know nothing about no bed bugs. Thank goodness, because I sure as heck wouldn't know what to do. I'd be afraid. So yeah, no, we ain't do that. You need to go seek a professional. I ain't got nothing to do with no bed bugs. Woo! Thank you. Praise, all praises, no bed bugs. Whew. That's the one thing I'll be afraid of though when I'm on public transportation. I'll be stressing looking at those seats because I don't want to have any bed bugs. But no, this is not the place for bed bugs. This is the place for love and praising the Most High and inspiring and loving people, loving on people, being a light to the world. That's what this is all about. So yeah, but nonetheless, fam. I'll most likely, most high willing, I will go live on Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Time. That's 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and share poetry. And again, the poetry I share on Saturdays is all about holiness, spirituality, the Most High. And then when I go live on Wednesdays, today, Wednesday, I'll typically try to go live at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and share poetry. And then it's open. If I could sing, I would sing some of my songs that I've wrote, but y'all know I can't sing. I'm gonna keep that between me and the Most High. I don't want y'all to hear my beautiful angelic voice. But nonetheless, yeah. So it's open to poetry, any type of poems, as long as it's not hate speech or a lot of foul language. Just not going to do that. I don't want that kind of stuff over here on my platform. And if anyone ever want to come up and share poems or any just an inspirational just any type of inspiration, feel free to come on up. I'm open to anyone coming up and sharing. If you rap, come on up here and share a little rap. Cool with that. Again, sing songs. Like I have this beautiful song I wrote. It's for the Most High. I can't sing, and it's not a song for one person. It's like a song for, I don't want to say a choir, but at least like three people. And it's like it's so beautiful. And I know when the time is right, he's gonna bless me and put me in contact with the right people to sing this song for him. And when that time comes, all praises, it will happen. I'm gonna share this with y'all. So I was working on a poetry EP, and this was a poetry EP for the Most High. And that I had a setback with the individual I was dealing with, trying to get this EP together. So minor setback, but I'm just gonna just wait, and when he's ready for me to record the EP for him, I will do so. If it doesn't happen, it won't happen. I'm allowing him to work and guide me on the EP. But nonetheless, fam, I'm getting ready to get off here. I appreciate everyone who is in the chat and everyone who has tuned in for this poetry live. Again, I'll be back Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Time, and I'll be sharing poetry for Most High and holiness, spirituality, maybe some poems about the Sabbath. And then I'll be back again Wednesday, and it's open to anyone who wants to come up. Just if you want to come up and share something motivational, come on, y'all, share something good. Like I know it's hard, but it's got to be something good going on. And you know what? Our media is never gonna talk about anything that's good. If it's a little one thing in the world that's good, they will not talk about it. Hell, they don't even tell us the truth, so it don't even matter at this point. But nonetheless, y'all, I'm praying you all will have a blessed evening. Again, like I said earlier, if you are beefing with someone who you know you love and you want to make peace, make peace. Life is short, and at any given moment, their time may be up, your time may be up. And if something happens and you cannot make peace, you'll have that regret. So instead of having that regret, be the bigger person, pick up that phone, make peace, because time is not on our side. Y'all be blessed. Seek the Most High while He can be found and be a light to others. And I'm praying you all have a beautiful, blessed evening. And I'm praying you all receive the blessing of new life tomorrow, family. Y'all be blessed and have an amazing night. All right, YouTube. Receive that message. Y'all be blessed on YouTube. Give all the praise to the Most High. And I'm praying you all be blessed with the beautiful blessing of new life tomorrow. And if you are blessed to see tomorrow, give Him all the praise for that beautiful blessing. Have an amazing evening, fam.